Alright, it's been a while since I've been on here to do an unboxing. My original list was cleared. I still have a book list for my classroom, and that's kind of what I want to talk to y'all about today. I had already opened these, but I want to, my brother asked me for my list, and I had the book list, so I sent it to him, and he sent me some really fun books. This is Wheels, and it is just a book about wheels, which my kindergartners are going to love because they're already obsessed with the construction books. Which leads us to our next one, construction alphabet book. This is wonderful. Thanks, Bubba. And these two I'm very excited about this one because spooky season's coming up, so we have How to Catch a Monster. One more time. And then I also don't have a lot of Easter books, so How to Catch the Easter Bunny. So thanks to my awesome brother for getting those for me. That was very nice of you, Josh. So thank you. So this year I am doing inclusion, which means students from a different setting come in with a para and they're in my classroom for a couple hours a day to get exposure to kindergarten curriculum and reading and math. One of those students who have been in that other classroom has gone mainstream into gen ed, so he's in my classroom now. And it is a lot of routine building with him and getting him used to being out of that environment into an environment with more students and a different structure. So I had mentioned this on social media, and my friend who donates to my classroom a lot said, what is he like? You know, we talked about he really loves trains. And so I was working on building a visual schedule for him so he can see what is coming next to get to his preferred activity at the end of the day. And she was so awesome. She had me put something on my book list to send for him. Not to say that other students can't play with it or won't, but this is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing for him. And it is a magnetic wooden alphabet train. He loves, loves, loves trains right now. He has been, I've been letting him use magnets because I have magnet cars to make trains. And that is his full, at the end of the day, we have an interactive rotation where they play with Legos, magnets, other building toys. Sometimes I put in the vet set, the restaurant set, because that is building oral language. It is practicing how to order in a restaurant, or when you go somewhere like a doctor's office or a vet, or that sort of stuff. We're working on those skills. And the last few days, he wants to stay at the magnets and build the trains. He doesn't mind if anyone's with him. He just likes to be there with that. So these are alphabet train pieces, and he's going to basically get to build the ABC trains. And I was working on his visual schedule, and I printed out a picture of a train. So he knows at the end of the day, he gets through all of it, he gets the train. And that's really worked whenever he would keep asking me about magnets, and I was like, we have to do the work. But now I can visually show him, hey, these are the things we have to do to get our magnets. And we had a really hectic day on Wednesday with him being fully integrated, but Thursday and Friday he did wonderful with this, so I'm very pumped about it. I think this is going to do amazing for him, and I get the right students in his group with him who are, I've already been eyeing a few who are very willing to work with him, so and are not afraid of his differences. And so, which none of my kids are, they're all very, very good. But there's some that, he does get very loud and things like that, and they don't like that noise. And then I have my ones who don't get spooked by it. So I'm very excited for that. But while she was there getting that train, she also grabbed a few books from my list. And the first one is Sea Turtles. My students love ocean books because we live by the ocean. So this is going to be wonderful. We can use it during our genre study on nonfiction books and their text features with pictures and labels and that sort of thing. I think that's going to be really awesome. She also got one on trucks. I'm telling you, my kids love construction, trucks, fire trucks, all that kind of stuff. They love those books. So thank you, because I will be posting this where you can see it as well. This next one, she also got polar bear babies. Animal books are always going to be a hit with kindergartners, no matter what year it is. I'm pretty consistent with animals, sea life, and dinosaurs and construction. For some reason, that's just been there too. And this is gonna be awesome. Axolotl for kids and beyond. We're gonna use this definitely in class when we talk about nonfiction, because it has a lot. And look at the back, you can make coloring pages for them, and that's going to be a definite winner. So thank you so much. And the last one is I Spy Ocean Animals. I Spy books are always a hit. I like them because we get to see their concentration, their focus, the spatial awareness, different things like that we really learn a lot from the student when they do I Spy. Plus, it works a different part of their brain. So those are always winners in my eyes. So I'm very, very excited for these. I cannot wait to introduce those trains to my new friend in my class. I think that's going to be very beneficial for him. And yeah, I'm just very pumped.